Did you guys come to the last Politicons, or?
I wasn't here.
No?
This is my first.
The first?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Like, Eric, you were here, right? We were
Yeah,
here
I
together?
tried to take Reggie Love into my bedchamber, but he wouldn't come.
Really? Something about taking somebody to Love Chamber always kind of ends an event well, really. I mean, that's...
I think I'm in the wrong panel.
Yeah.
From Los Angeles, it's your weekly news report for both of the two Americas. It's Conservatively Unplugged with Judd Dunning.
Welcome to our Conservatively Unplugged lightning round of the events around Politicon 2016.
I feel like the pretty girl at the bar.
You
man.
really are the pretty girl at the bar. Carrie was a little upset. We bumped my co-host for
What
you.
can I tell you?
So we have the fantastically talented Paul Rodriguez on our show, sir.
I'm Paul Rodriguez. I have a GED, low education from the public school system. I've been chair of the California Water Coalition, which passed the bond. If you have water, thanks. We're trying to get the water back.
You're like Moses. You're like a comedic Moses. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, there should be water.
Yeah, that, you know.
And laughter.
I really am important.
And tell us also your political leaning.
I'm Mexican. I guess I'm
So
more,
are most Americans.
I'm more conservative. You're right. I'm more conservative than I thought I was. I grew up a Democrat, but I saw the light.
There's some things about Republican I like. There's some things about Democratic I like. I work for LA County Probation Department.
It's a good man.
27 years, 26, 27 years. I found that locking up kids is big business. It costs $233,000 a year to house one child at juvenile hall. Now you're going to tell me that's a conservative thing or a Democratic thing? No, everybody's involved in that.
233,000?
God, I could have used the cash United time.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what my wife spends online at Zara yearly. I mean, that's pretty much Orlando's transcripts being redacted. What does that mean? We got a political culture now. Where's America when it relates to redacting the comments of violent terrorism? Ari David, perfect place to start.
Clearly, the administration is doing all they can to de-Islamicize Islamic terrorism. And the cause of almost all of these terrorist attacks and murders is Islam. If Islam was peaceful, wouldn't radical Muslims be the most peaceful of them all? As a result of this willful ignorance and the inability to confront the problem that exists as it is, we're only inviting more of it. So what I call for isn't gun control, but Koran control.
What?
Exactly.
What was the
Koran control.
Koran.
Koran? Ah, yes.
Yeah.
The Koran. I
Yeah,
needed
the scroll
I needed
at
a
the
Middle
center of
Eastern.
the
Could
ideology.
shift my
Hold
C
on,
to
hold
a
on.
K.
I don't know what you're talking about. Redacting Orlando. Talk to me in English. What does that mean?
They edited it.
Yeah.
So he said certain things like,
Yeah, he pledged
pledge
to
allegiance to
ISIS and-
ISIS, say I'm doing this for jihad.
I
They
think
took
the
that
next
out.
time a
Dumbed it down.
disgruntled gay guy goes into a gay club, someone should take him home and give him good sex. Because nothing's more dangerous than an unsatisfied, closeted gay person.
Or
you know?
heterosexual.
All he was asking for love. He just wanted love. Couldn't somebody have taken one for the team? They saved a lot of lives. That's why. That's people that need sex in order to quell their violence. You know. God knows sometimes I get really angry, but thank God
That's a good point,
There's a girl
though.
named Lupe that satisfies me, but that's another story altogether. I think there's always going to be nuts in our society, people that are not right. They're gonna. What scares me the most is when they have these numbers, 50. That subliminally tells some wacko out there that there's a number that he's got to top, and it's a scary thing, So far the number right now is 50. Somebody's going to try for more. We live in a society that we're free, and part of that freedom is that you could have a gun, and we don't know everybody who's their mind is right, but. I'd rather take that chance than not to have guns. I think as long as good people have guns, I think it's a safer society.
Was it terrorism? Was it a disgruntled, mentally ill American raised who got abducted by the ISIS teachings and therefore attacked our own
Let me
citizens?
just say that I'm proud
Or
of
is that
Mexican
terrorism
Americans.
too?
We don't do that. We do drive-bys. We hardly ever hit anybody. The car's jumping up and down.
It's true.
We don't do mass killings. We threaten you. Hey, Holmes, and then you know to back off. But
Right.
we don't go to that club and go kill everybody because you're gay or because your sisters. We don't do that. We stay home. We have children and we are going to outpopulate you. It'll happen.
Okay, so we need to protect America from what's actually being said right now.
America's overprotected. In my opinion, these tragedies will continue to happen because we live in a free society. And part of the price for freedom is that every once in a while you got a nut like that.
Columbine was a bunch of teenagers.
Yep, the theater.
Whoever thought that a bunch of teenagers in a predominantly white neighborhood in suburbia making good money would decide, I'm going to blow up everybody at my school?
White kids are dangerous because they're good shots, you know, they got good equipment,
My thing is, why won't they use the word radical? Or why are they cutting this word out? Because we're worried about the idiot. Yeah. We're worried about guys. When you sell fear, and mind you, in this country, we sell fear very well. People say, well, hey, can Donald Trump win? Are the Kardashians rich?
They're fine too, you know. This is a great country. You don't have to have talent as long as you got breasts.
The biggest problem we also have right now is narcissism. So we have all these narcissistic idiots that we're worried about.
That is not nice. I mean, narcissism is a pretty serious joke.
It's a good-looking man, though. He's a good-looking man.
What is this? I mean, I hosted this show on the Creator, and like, it was bad enough during the taping that this turned into the Ari David show.
He was the best, though. He was the best. We all decided.
You guys all, we got you. Carl, come to the show. Why not?
Carl.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carl from the Cause Effect. One of the opening panels at Politicon. How'd the good panel?
I'd like to tribute to Prince. That outfit is really good, man.
Thank you, yeah.
Is this about guns or is it about our culture and terrorism? Carl.
Which is the bigger issue?
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the show. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that fast.
But the fact is that he had access to guns even after being on a watch list and being brought in by the FBI twice. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I grew up with guns my entire life. My grandfather's got 270 million American guns.
You're going to give me a hard on, man.
I love guns. Two of them. So the point is we've had illegal weapons of war have been illegal for forever. America should slow down and grieve. Why do we have to take away one of our rights? Why is it about guns? Ari David.
What?
Guns or
I think
terrorism?
You make a great point. It's about the terrorism, but you just said, why can't we slow down and take a moment to grieve? It's about the 103 victims who did not have a gun to return fire. I love what the artist Sabo put up around West Hollywood the other day, where he wrote on the gay rainbow flag with a Gadsden rattlesnake, and it said the words #shootback. That prevents terrorism.
That's hilarious. I saw that.
Yeah.
What was I doing there? I don't know, but I saw it.
At this point, we don't know that it is a terrorist issue. We know that it's a crazy guy who said he's a fan, pledged allegiance. For years, he's been trying to impress people, tell them, I got ties to ISIS. He doesn't even have ties from Macy's. He's this guy, thank you very much.
It was good writing.
Just because he says he's a fan of ISIS and he's pledging allegiance, that doesn't mean this is an ISIS-sanctioned, ISIS-directed act. This just means the guy wants attention.
I agree with him. Sometimes I masturbate when I watch the Kardashians. I'm not ashamed of that.
We're back to the Kardashians. You know what I think about?
What?
I think about a free and powerful conservative union.
I'll masturbate to
it's
that.
kind of weird, I know, but
Drudge
it's like
does.
I am looking forward to a Trump tax plan, guys. I mean, I have to tell you. Well, yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be pretty good.
Trump's a lot more popular than in the Latino community, but we're closet Latinos. Let me tell you, we support Trump, but we don't want nobody to know. Like, I don't want nobody to know that I support Trump because, we're gonna build a wall for free, but we're gonna throw in a few tunnels also, because that's kind of like the icing on the cake. They're not gonna stop us. We're crafty. We're gonna continue to come here because you don't want to do the jobs you need. Why are people so upset? What's there now? There's already a fence. It's like, look, if I have a house and I got a small little wooden fence and I decide to put a big, tall brick fence, it was a fence. It was a rule. There's dividing two countries.
Well, Vicente Fox is going to be here, right? So
Vicente Fox is not Mexican. He's from Nebraska. He's not Mexican.
Really?
Come on. His name in Spanish is Coyote. That's what it is.
Okay. I don't care if everybody isn't a conservative on the bench. I mean, it's what I believe in, but I at least want us to have a fair shot.
I want to see any Martinez or Latino there. The one that's half Latino. I want a full-on Latino. Some vato named Ramirez Juan with that guy that Trump Curiel, Judge Curiel. I like to see him there. He's a war hero. He's a bona fide American. He's from Indiana. Let's put something like that. Latinos. Come on, we're 22% of the pop.
You really are the greater people. It's like how a Mexican made fun of me. It's fine.
But why do you think Coppertone sells millions? Because y'all want to look like
It's
us.
true. It's the Mexican moment. You're the greatest man in the world. Carl, thank you for giving us your show that we stole from you.
He's a nice guy.
Only moments before.
Like Carl Smith.
Politicon. I'm Judd Dunning. We have this fantastic group of American gentlemen here on our show, Conservatively Unplugged at Politicon 2016. Thanks for coming, Red, Magenta, and Blue Nation. God bless you. God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless television.